I ain't bring nothing to the table. Big.
Jeff Aronson on the check-in. Big team.
Tell me about my Eric.
Okay. A lot of shit to talk about. Let's start out with Nori and Kanye. Where this love affair has begun, I don't know. I left Nori alone. Next thing I know, he's with Kanye West. And so the whole world is trying to get in touch with Kanye West, trying to be cool with him, trying to see him, trying to whatever. But he calls Nori to hang out at the juice bar. Shout out my sister. She got the #1 juice bar in Miami. I think it's Juicy Juice. And so, what is this relationship with Nori and fucking Kanye? It's amazing to me. I hung out all week with Game in Miami, and Game lives a different type of lifestyle. No, a legendary one. Right? So Game, I don't know if you've seen Game lately, but when you see him, it's him and 15 girls. It's not guys. It's like the stories we read back in the days that they had like female soldier warriors. He walks in with 15 ladies by himself. He dressed up like a superstar, crazy chains, iced out Balenciaga, and 15 girls, right? Every fucking night, 3 for 3. 3 for 3. This guy, he lives a life. No. He lives a life. And so guys like me, we wonder how you get to live a life like that. Right? And so I got a friend, he's married, he tells me all the time. He calls me and says, he's a punk. He calls me and says, freedom, freedom. And so we're sitting in this restaurant, Carbone. So the craziest shit is, me and Nori supposed to go to Zizzi's. Zizzi's is like the most incredible restaurant in the world. Carbone actually owns it. So we got reservations for Zizzi's. And Nori calls me last minute and says, yo, I'm in front of Carbone. Everybody's in here. Kevin Lyle's birthday, this one and that one, this one. So what? Nori, let's go to Zizzi's and eat. Fuck that, Carbone is rocking tonight, this, that. So, you can call it clout chasing or whatever. Somehow we end up in Carbone. Now, earlier that day, Game calls me and says, yo, Crack, I need a table for 16 at Carbone. Now, in Miami, I don't know if y'all understand, you cannot get in Carbone with 2 people, let alone 16. So, for Game...
It's an amazing request.
No. 2 hours before. For Game, I pick up the phone, which I don't... It's a real big favor. I pick up the phone because he's from L.A., he's in Miami, this is our house. We got to show the man the proper respect. Right? He does the same for me in L.A. So, I call up Mario Carbone, and I'm like, yo, Mario, Game wants to go. How many of them? 16. Jesus Christ, Joe. I said, but look, it's him and 15 girls. He's going to come in there. He's like the black Hugh Hefner going in there. Don't worry about it. It's amazing. So when I show up with Nori, Game already has his table with his 16 girls. But being that we didn't make a reservation for us, we waiting around for like an hour and a half because it's Food Network. So it was the most crowded I ever seen. So we sitting in the corner. I'm talking to Nori. I'm like, this ain't the shit I do. Fat Joe or Don, I like to walk in, and when you see me, you say, damn, that dude just floated past everybody. They got his table ready. So people must be looking like, what the hell Fat Joe and Nori doing in the corner? Shout out to Luca. The Gumbo King was there. And so we over there, and we talking. So Joe's taken. Nori's taken, Luca's taken. So Game come over here talking that freedom shit. yo, freedom, y'all crazy, y'all in the corner, you know, damn, man, y'all look like miserable. Y'all, so many beautiful ladies floating through Carbone, but I mean, really floating through there. This was at an all-time high.
Nobody was walking. They were
No, but we like suckers. Like we, you know, me, Gumbo, you know, he's FaceTiming his wife, you know, he's talking about, you know, you know, and we looking like the suckers because everybody else is having fun. They walking in with theories all over. And we just, and you know what Lucas said? He said, well, his happiness might not be our happiness. And so,
makes sense.
And so I said, you're right. Thank God somebody wants to talk sense in this table. Somebody wants to talk sense in this table. And so I'm sitting there and we talking and so my man, you know, they talking about freedom versus being locked down. Mm-hmm. So I say, you know, we came in this world alone. We're going to leave this world alone. And so we do so much when we find somebody we love to be in a relationship and, you know, everything. They get sick, you there for them, they there for you, you this, that. It's all about my family. It's all about this and that. Yep. Right? It's like, it reminds me of like guys who go to Disneyland with their 2 little kids with the Mickey Mouse hat. They putting in that time. They putting in that thing. Somehow they're divorced 5 years later, but they still got the picture of the guy with the stupid Mickey Mouse ears in Disneyland on his shit. And so it's like, and so Nori says, hey, listen, guys. I said, we came in here alone. We're going to leave it here alone. Nori says, hey, yo, Jeff is on here. Every man that's married is on here like, please, Joe, they got throw the halo on. Don't go crazy. I'm not going crazy. Right? But my thing is, Nori says, we're not meant to be alone. He says, if you go to jail, how do they punish you the most? They put you in solitary confinement. You can't even be with your boys talking. Why do the jail figure that's the most punishment they could do for you is to throw you in solitary confinement because they know us as people want to be with a loved one. Mm-hmm. They take away your loved ones from you. And so this is what this freedom conversation. Mm-hmm. I got a friend, he calls me up all the time. He says freedom. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Because sometimes you put in time, even the lady, what's the record? Mary's best record, that shit, you know. What's I'm not gonna cry? What she talking about? She did it all for him. Yeah. A lot of women risk it all for their men. Well, used to be. Used to.
Looks like we're going somewhere else now.
Nah, used to. Because all the beautiful women, beautiful. Like when you see them, you know they beautiful. Like you see them not inside out. It's the thought that counts. Yeah. She works hard. She got a good job. Yeah. Not that. Beautiful. Hot mama. You see her. She don't got to be a hot mama. Just beautiful. They usually end up with guys with money. I don't know if that's I don't blame it. I tell my cousins. I'll tell my daughter when she gets older, yo, find a guy with some money. Rather than that in love bullshit, broke nigga stuck in the project shit. Fuck that. Right? But it looks like they don't need my advice because it looks like the pretty ones found the money. It's always like that. I don't know if that's a coincidence. But if you notice, the prettiest ones, they got a guy with money. Correct? Years ago when my moms grew up, because my mom's got blonde hair, green eyes. My father, you know, he's not the most attractive dude in the world. He bagged that off a game, talking his shit, little nice job, but he ain't had no real money. So what I'm saying to you is now, it seems like they know, yo, A1. It's like they know I'm a bad bitch. I'm going to bag a guy with some money. That tells you the guys to step their game up. And if you ugly, like if you a ugly guy, you better really get that bag. Now, I've seen some monsters with some beautiful ladies, but they got the bag legend.
So then they overlook the monsters.
Monsters. I seen a girl, you know, I hosted Booby Trap. That's a whole nother shit. I don't know if you guys are ready for that. But I hosted Booby Trap. One of the most beautiful girls in the world, according to you guys, walks in with a gargoyle. No, this guy's a gargoyle, a monster, holding her hand. And so, call me judgmental. No, that really blew my eye. Like, and so my thing is, call me judgmental, but I'm like,
Gargoyle.
this guy might have met her and gave her a Richard Mille on introduction. A guy like that don't even get 2 minutes to convince him, not even 30 seconds. You have to come with the present at entry level position. Hi, I really want to talk to you. Here's a Birkin. Here's a Richard Mille. I'm very serious about tricking my money on you. There's no other way a gargoyle walks in with the baddest chick, one of the baddest chicks on the planet Earth.
You said a gargoyle.
I'm telling you the truth. A gargoyle. Blew my eye. I was drunk as fuck. I woke up sober. So I know I didn't see that. That kind of like, she lost props for me. Like, I was just like, damn. Like, really? You got to be with that guy? And so, what the hell was I talking about?
You lost
Before
me.
this, I just
you lost
went.
me with gargoyle, my brother.
I went left with the gargoyle.
You definitely went left.
I don't know, man. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, you said it's beautiful.
Maybe, in good news, maybe this guy has, what you call that shit, a harem of women. Some guy from New York won the lotto 2 years ago, lottery, for $350 million and won yesterday for $10 million. The guy keeps playing the lotto. Uncle Dan, you got a chance. The guy keeps winning the fucking lotto.
How do you still play the lotto after you won
350. Yo, and win again. This guy's incredible.
No, that's amazing.
So there's some guys that date girls, almost like what we see Kanye West doing now, or like a Floyd Mayweather. They date girls. They love them for like a month, have a great time with them, and then somehow they break up and they on to another girl.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, absolutely.
And so those are the guys who said, yo, y'all playing yourselves being booed up, wifed up, because I'm sticking and moving, getting to whatever I want to get to.
That's that freedom.
No, that's that freedom. I wouldn't go there with it.
That's that freedom.
But I wouldn't go there. D-Nice at the White House. God bless. Listen, but this is the question, right? Is marriage just a contract? Is marriage just a contract? So every girl or everybody wants to push you into, yo, get married and you should get married and it's a beautiful thing. But it eventually turns into a contract. Because whenever I have friends that have a wife and they're going through a rocky time, they quickly tell me in my ear, damn, bro, I fucked up. No prenup. These are the best marriages. And they stay together. They work it out. But is it a contract? Like, if you look beyond the bells and whistles, which you most likely paid for too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 1,000,000%. You paid for all the bells and
whistles. You paid for all the $500,000, whatever you done sold your ass to get the white horse, to get all that shit going, the dresses, it's so much shit. But at the end of the day, does it turn into just a contract? Because it's a commitment, it's beautiful, it's this. I get it. Everybody that's beautiful. But when it comes down to it, it turns into my lawyer talks to your lawyer.
Yep. I mean, it's not. I'm scared.
No, it turns into my lawyer, turns into your lawyer. I know a rapper. I got a rapper friend, and you can't guess who this is, so I'm not snitching. He had a one-night stand with a girl. She got pregnant. At the time, he was young. His mom's trying to go talk to the girl and be like, yo, y'all don't even know each other. The girl tells his mother, this has nothing to do with you, miss. Tell your son to get his lawyer. Baby wasn't even born yet. Was in her belly. She probably wasn't even showing. She immediately said, tell your son to get the lawyer. And so, there's a real superstar rapper told me this shit. Now, if you go into if you're going into marriage now, you got some money. Maybe you didn't. I got a friend who recently told me he's in a rocky, he don't know, and I hope he fixes it because I love him and his wife. Mm-hmm. But he was like, yo, I was popped when I married her. Now I'm up.
She getting half. She getting half. She ain't walk into it. She ain't walk into the gazillion dollars. They gonna say she earned it with you. That's what they gonna say.
Now I love my women. I love my women. I love my sisters. But do they really deserve half? That's it.
In a woman's eyes, she's gonna say yes. In a man's eyes, we're gonna be like, because that's what they're trained to think that way. This is a mental thing. They're trained to think that way.
I want to know.
Just like we're automatically trained to say hell no.
I want to know. I do believe if a woman put in time with a man and she got money, she should get some money.
1,000,000%.
Good money.
Yes.
Like real good money.
Right, not half.
Half?
Not half. I agree, 1,000,000%.
And so, half is a problem. I don't think no man walked away saying, yo, I gave up half. I feel good about it. I don't know if a man gave up half and said, I feel good, I gave up half.
Unless your name is Bezos.
And now how fucked up is a marriage when you're willing to give away $30 billion to get rid of this woman? Mm-hmm. Yo, I don't want to see her no more. Please take the $30 billion. How fucked up of a house is going on for a guy to say, take $30 billion, get the fuck out my face. Please.
Your lawyer don't even have to call. How much do you want?
No one deserves half of anything unless they help build the empire. That's cool. They got some people that do. The husband, the wife might manage the man, something. But half, the system's unfair. So save that for the Wendy's show when we go up there. Half is too much. Half is too fucking much. And so, I'm saying what I'm saying. I don't know how I got to this conversation.
You brought up the contract of marriage. Is marriage a contract?
Is marriage a contract? It is.
I'll never know. I will never know.
He would never know. It's a contract.
And she's listening. I'll never know.
Jeff Aronson, he says it was worth it.
I saw it.
Oh my God. Yo, Jeff, but you was not thinking that on the last marriage, Jeff. Right? You wasn't thinking that. And so they sit down. Nobody's saying that. I'm saying, of course, if you love this person, even if you in the worst, if y'all hate each other, y'all not even talking no more. The woman put in time with you, she put in years, she should get compensated greatly.
1,000,000%.
Greatly.
Just not half.
Greatly, not half. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying greatly. I'm saying you should take care of them greatly. But giving up half, I'm just telling you what men would say. What men would say, not in your face. Okay? So I'm telling you, shout out to the rapper, first of all, Nigeria, I love you. I got some people upset because when I was on Wendy, I had talked about this up-and-coming rapper from Nigeria. His name was Buju. He was using the word Buju. Yeah. Buju Banton from Jamaica is my brother. Yeah. I had conversations with him, and he wasn't really thrilled with that. Mm-hmm. You understand? Because he felt like this guy's coming, using his name, whatever the case. So I talked about it. I didn't mean disrespect towards the man, nor nobody in Nigeria. The man changed his name into BNXN. He changed his name into BNXN. Now there's more Joes. There's Fat Joe, Joe the singer. You know the man, I gotta respect him. And he's apparently BNXN is hot. He's a dope new artist out of Nigeria, Jamaica. He's making this noise. The only problem I had with it was that it's Buju's name, and Buju felt the way with it. But I wish him the most success. I wish him the best. Nigeria, I love you. One of my favorite places in the world. Jeff Anderson said he paid half and felt lucky. Oh my God, yeah, Jeff. I hear them horror stories. Yeah, Jeff, stop it. Your kids might be watching this shit. You got marriage is a business. Fucking right. Fucking right. Ukraine, Russia. I got a lot of Russian friends. Don't know too many Ukrainians. I wish they could squash this thing. You know, Ukraine, is a democratic sovereign nation. And it's sad what's really happening out there. People are dying for no reason. I wish they would have fixed this just talking. You understand what I'm saying? And another thing we got to keep our eyes out for, and I don't know how true it is, but according to social media, we got some African brothers and sisters out there in Ukraine that are trying to get out of there, that they're not letting them on the trains and all. So if we love Ukraine, we love all of Ukraine, the white and the black.
That's right.
So when you asking us to pray for you and you asking for us to support you and have your back and everything, we supporting everybody in Ukraine. Not just the white people, the black people too. So get your shit right. And I said BNXN out of Nigeria. I told y'all. And so yesterday, I flew back. I had a pretty exciting weekend. I was in Miami, 80 degrees, shorts, living my life.
Let's hear about it.
Living my life. I seen Drake.
How was that?
Drake, my guy, man. He was like, yo, Joe, we got to tell stories. We got to go on a vacation. We got to talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? Real great guy, right? I hung out with Nori. I hung out with Game. I hung out with my moms and pops. Little Joey. That's what's up. Very, very important. Right? Because, your family. Happy birthday to my brother Angel. Always wanted to be like you, Money Man. You inspired me to rap. You inspired me in the streets. English Soul is talking this shit. And so, you see, he got a haircut.
English Soul. No, I didn't say
you in FaceTime?
I got a FaceTime.
Oh, no. This guy looks like he's a hacker.
He looks like Ed Norton. He looks like Ed Norton.
No, he looks like he could get away with anything. Yeah, man, he got a haircut. Rasha Belasim, salam alaikum, my brother. Nah. And so,
you had a great weekend. You hung out, family, important.
No. Well, family is important. But what I can say is, what you got to understand, what I learned a long time ago is, your money your money is what hurts. So like the United States said, we're not going to drop no bombs on you. We're not going to go fight. We're going to stop your money. Your SWIFT, your banking, we freezing all your accounts. You guys are going to know what it is to be broke if you want to go and bully some people.
We're gonna freeze trillions of dollars.
So they freeze trillions of dollars. They stop their money. Mm-hmm. And it didn't take long for the billionaire and trillionaire Russian guys to say, yo, we got to stop this because they fucking up the bag. And to go from having whatever you want to having your money frozen is a big deal.
When the whole country's freezing, the whole world's freezing your money, not just the U.S.
The whole world.
Japan froze their money. Even Switzerland was a neutral.
You know why? Because
Switzerland has never done that before.
Switzerland has never frozen money before?
Nope.
Fleazy nation. And because what happened was they came together and said, listen, man, we can't conquer countries no more. This ain't that type of time no more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm praying that they'll resolve it. I have a lot of Russian friends, beautiful people. I mean, they're not down with Putin. No, but, you know.
A lot of them don't agree with what's going on.
And so yesterday, my sister Remy, so Drake tells me, I'm about to go somewhere. Let's go on a vacation, tell stories, and bug out. I tell Drake, I can't. My sister's having a rap battle below zero in New York. So I was invited to go hang out with him, talk shit, vibe. You never know, something leads to something, business, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I tell him, my sister Remy Ma's having a rap battle in New York. I got to go up there. And so I went yesterday. Now, I was so proud of it. It's called Chrome 23.
23 shot around.
All female women. Just like in any other business, they pay the women less than the men. So Remy created a battle where these girls look amazing, get the spotlight, and make more money in a rap battle than they ever made before. And it was amazing. Whoever you named, Joe Budden was there, Dave East was there. Man, the whole rap industry, my girl Tasha from BET. I seen so many important people to the culture in there. It was a beautiful thing. I took my daughter with me. So I took Azzy, women empowerment, female MCs, boss lady. I wanted her to see what her aunt is doing out there for the woman. Mm-hmm. We went up in there. It was incredible. And somebody said gas prices are up. You know what I do when shit go up? I make more money. I work harder. I can't sit here like and complain about shit going up and this and this and that. I work harder. That's what I've always done. Shout out to D Nice. They say he's in the White House. You know I got invited to the White House.
Oh yeah, D Nice DJ at the White House today. He's DJing at the White House, yeah.
You know I got invited to the White House. Fat Joe from Trinity. 1,000.
That's what's up.
Did I tell you that?
No.
No, I got invited to the White House. I'll see you at the White House.
That's what's up.
That's right.
Look at you.
That's right.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys. Because of you, they think I'm relevant.
That's what's up.
Nah, because of you, they think I'm relevant. Happy birthday, Ja Rule.
Isn't Ja Rule born in a leap year? If I'm not mistaken, Ja Rule was born on the 29th.
Listen, the way it goes, what he said, and you was going to speak at a fundraiser in the drug addiction. You're right, Pristine, but I flew back to go to Remy's thing, and it was at the same time. And so I was going to go to a lot of, can I say, a lot of kids in...
You can say it. You can say it.
You think so?
Yes.
A lot of kids and my brother Avi from Pristine's community, they're getting into the pills and all that. So Avi asked me to go talk to these kids and tell them
it was a fundraiser for the
opioid addiction
in the Jewish community.
And the Jewish community.
That's what it was.
Right? And so, you know, Joe Crack always goes. And shout out to Slow. We opened up the after-school program in the store in the Bronx, up NYC.
The master class.
Computers is in there, the master class. Shout out. Let me see the people. Some people really donated computers with us. Hold up. Let me get their number. I mean, their info. Man, I don't know. That Slow got the info, so I could shout him out. Okay. And so, tell Biden president he. Iv, man. Iv, you gotta stop. Come on, man. We bigging up the community. You want a war with Biden on here? My thoughts on Ukraine is that I think that we just need peace and a diplomatic solution where people should talk. I don't think people. I'm really, really impressed by the president of Ukraine. A lot of presidents talk that shit and they be cowards. This man stood there. The former president said, I'm online not for bread or food. I'm online for a gun. I'm defending Ukraine. To miss Ukraine.
How about the Klitschko brothers, the 2 boxing world champions, and
But Miss Ukraine, beautiful lady, got the army shit on with the gun popping off. They told us that Ukraine, they're not pussy. They're not. And they with the smoke. And they're going to do whatever they got to do to defend their people. Fat Joe is not for president because I like to go to booby trap.
What a slogan.
Don't vote for me. I like booby trap.
Oh, God, what a slogan.
And maybe I've been in the house too long for COVID, but this is the devil's lair. Like, let me tell you something. The strip club, at least booby trap, is the devil's lair. It's like, there's nothing good can come out of this. When you walk in there, you know nothing good. The only good thing I got is that I've been in Miami 18 years and all of Lorena's friends comes and the Azzy's photographers. And so I'm stuck with all our people to really, they're actually protecting me like a bumper car. No, real shit. They come, yo, give me a theory, please. Wild cherry Pepsi, please. Diet wild cherry Pepsi. And so they protect me like a bumper car. Elizabeth Street from the Loyalty Foundation based in New York. Damn, that sounds like us, huh? Elizabeth Street from the Loyalty Foundation. Thank you so much for giving our kids computers. And so I have a new store I built in the South Bronx. What's that exact street, man?
136 and 3rd.
136 and 3rd. And we built a classroom for the kids that don't have computers in the neighborhood. So if you live around there, if you live in the projects across the street, go to the store and ask them, how can you be involved? How can you go to school or get some extra credit there? Because that's available for you. Yeah, booby trap. I mean, booby trap is the devil's lair. It's too much. And so I'm just blessed that all my wife's friends come like bumper cars. So they look like, bitch better get away from here. Like, bitch better get away. And then yesterday, I go with my daughter to the rap battle. And Mies is there with her daughter, Madison, and they looking like, that bitch trying to get chose. She better get the fuck away from here. And so the problem is they know I'm handsome, I'm rich, and I'm famous.
Sheesh, what a combo.
And so I just got it. What a combo. What a fucking combo. And so
don't forget the eye color.
my eyes are green. And so I sit there and try to be an introvert, the most outspoken guy. When you see me, I'm like, that's because these ladies is trying too much.
Too much.
They trying too much. So success. The Chrome 23 is a major success.
She got a lot of feedback. She got a lot of amazing feedback.
I don't care what they told her. I don't believe these people and what they say. I know when something's a winner. She invested a lot of money and it'll come back. Somebody's going to invest. Somebody's going to give her major sponsorship. Somebody, whatever she wants to do. These people are liars. I don't got to hear what these people say they feedback. I know if it's dope. If it's whack, I would have walked out of there and told her, yo, sis, the shit trash. But the shit was just a major success.
That's what's up.
I have one complaint.
We're listening.
And my sister will probably stab me to death or maybe do this. I don't know. But she looked beautiful. And so every battle, she would take like an intermission and she come back with a new outfit, new hair, new this. So the fucking intermission was for Remy to get fly and sexy and come back. I mean, I guess it's entertainment. It's a woman's thing. But I'm sitting there for a half an hour, you know, waiting for the next battle because she come out with a new fly outfit.
Coming from the guy who extended his verses 48 minutes.
I wonder where she got the concept. When I extended the verses for fucking 40 minutes.
You had 8 minutes to change. That shit turned into 48 minutes.
I can't. What do you want me to do? I'm sitting there through 3 battles though. Right? More. And so these, yo, let me tell you something about these female battles.
I watched.
That shit was crazy. These women were going crazy. They are dead nice. Cash App, our partner, is on the check-in this week. Is it this week or next week? We were supposed to give out $100,000, but the war with Russia happened, and we felt like it was bad timing. Mm-hmm. That the war started, and then we had Khaled lined up to give out the money with me from Cash App. Cash App so much more than just sending money. There, you gotta stop that shit. No, but it was for humanity. We couldn't be in here having a good time. It wasn't the time. But we're gonna give out that 100,000 this week to you guys. Your AB, what's good? And so, funny story, right? You know Remy's brother, Remy's nephew, Raye's son, best guy in the world. So he tells me a story, right? He says, remember back in the days, you know I got beat up. I want to save it for my book. I wrote the chapter in my book about when the 3 guys jumped me for 2 hours straight trying to take my V-bomber. And I wouldn't give it up. My coat, my V-bomber. I held the shit. I fought 3 dudes. I looked like the Elephant Man, but I stood with my coat, my V-bomber. So he says, Remy's nephew says he went to Parkchester and went to the Popeyes. And these young kids, about 14, in high school was like, oh no, we're going to get him. We're going to run it. We're going to run his coat. So he said he's hearing them. He can't believe it because he said the coat wasn't even crazy. And he told him, yo, look, I look young. I'm a grown-ass man. When I punch you boys in your face, y'all going to know it's different because he looked like a little kid. So they talking about, yo, we're going to get him. Oh, we on him. We going to get that mom on or whatever. He was like, yo, I'm going to punch you guys so fucking hard in your head. Y'all going to feel this shit so hard.
It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt.
It's going to fucking hurt. Yo, Breon, what's good? That's the craziest shit. So one time I got jumped for my V-bomber by 3 guys. I got them all back. Y'all gotta hear the story in the book. I can't say that. I cannot say that story here because it's too legend. The story's too legend. I didn't give it up, but I know the feeling of getting beat up for your coat for 2 hours straight, not giving it up. At one point, the guy was like, please, just get your hand off the zipper. I was like, fuck no. I'm not giving you my V-bomber. But it happened. Joe Button was in the building. Quincy, Puff Daddy's son. Yeah. Albie Shore's son, too. Mm-hmm. Got dragged off the plane, literally, by the pilot in JetBlue. The hell? Because they did that shit. I told you about the guy last week. And I don't want to talk crazy because I could get canceled and all that shit. But, I told you I came last week. Look, I fly so much. So much. And I don't take advantage of shit. I fly so much and I follow protocol. So I come in, they got this fat dude, and he sees me come with my bags in front of everybody. He's just like, one bag, one gotta go under the plane, this and that. I'm like, yo, bro, everybody had two. I told him this story. 2, 3 bags. So he came with a carry-on, and he had his medicine. I didn't know he was diabetic. He had his medicine. So they trying to make him throw it under. He got his jury, his medicine, his this. So he's telling him he's not putting his bag. He knows his rights. He's this, that. He said the pilot came out and dragged him into the hallway. Nah, big movie.
That's crazy.
From JetBlue. And he said he could have knocked the pilot out. He said, yo, I could have knocked him out. I just knew better. And so I have a problem with these plane people, and I always feel bad for them because I see on the news guys beating up the student. But they know, okay, so if you disrespect the stewardess or the pilots or anything, it's a federal crime.
Yes.
And so I never argue with them, even if, I never get into shit with them because I know you're going to jail, feds. And so they know that too. And so they try to get slick with you and talk to you crazy and do the most. And it's almost you got to shut the fuck. It's the only place you got to shut the fuck up.
They know the definition of the upper hand.
Let me try me, TSA.
No, they know the definition of the upper hand. Like they got the upper hand and they're like, yo, this is feds. We can get you thrown around. We can get you. And they use that shit and they really abuse the power.
TSA tried me in Cleveland. I was tight.
What did TSA do to you?
Remember the lady? And then you said she flagged my bag because she tried to tell me you got to push it. I said, no. I said, you push it. She caught me in a bad morning. I knew that. But she tried because she had the power.
They got the power.
They got the power. TSA be flexing too. Not really so much TSA as much as on the plane. I'll tell you about the guy. Oh, I have an announcement to make. And so I tell you all the time about the story of how when you sit first class is definitely a different place than coach.
Uh-huh.
For the better, completely. Because back there, they got 10,000 kids. I don't know how you can hear the music through the shit. It's like crazy back then, right? And so I pray. One of my prayers every day to God is, please keep me in first class, right? But in first class is where I get hit with the racism more than anywhere else. And so I fly so much. So you got to understand, when you go in first class, everybody thinks they somebody. Your football player, the girl, her husband's a football player. The guy, his brother's a baseball player. He got him a ticket. Some guy owns 4 supermarkets. Some guy's in Wall Street. Everybody in first class think they somebody. Everybody sitting down think they somebody. Even if he got a job, it's a real good one. So he thinks he's somebody, right? And so there, it's hard because you're sitting in a place where you think you somebody and everybody else think they somebody, right? So for me, I don't even talk to the people next to me. I just stay quiet. If Rich ain't next to me, I stay quiet, mind my business. That's the one time I'm quiet. On the plane, I am not talking to the guy next door. The lady, nobody. I'm minding my business, playing my music. They'll get the hint. I don't want to talk. Stay here, hoodie on. I'm good, right? So they always take so you could sit in the front or you sit in the back. They always come out with the food. For some reason, I always felt wherever the black and brown are, they start in the opposite direction. So if we sitting in the back, they'll start from row 1, getting all the way to the back. Mm-hmm. You know what happens when they get to the back? Every single time, they say, sir, we have the cheese plate. Maybe we can get you a snack box from the back.
Cheese platter.
AKA bullshit. Maybe you want some hummus or whatever. Okay, so this guy, so luckily, I've always felt like this was racism. My whole life, this has happened to me 100 times. This ain't no indirect shit. This is guaranteed, right? So now, it happened to me the other day. We're flying to Miami, but this time, it's a Puerto Rican guy with a half moon. And so, I watch him start in the front, and I already know by the time he gets it. Another question is, if these airlines, Young Relay, Smoke Champs, if these guys, if they sell 20 fucking seats this first class, why they never have 20 fucking meals?
They split it.
Why did they run out?
They split it.
And so I'm waiting for this motherfucker. Like, I'm waiting for him, but he's Spanish.
So you think you got a shot, or you knew it was gonna happen?
No, I knew it was gonna happen. But I want to exercise my right. Excuse me, buddy, before you go on and tell me what you had. What would I have had if I was up there? Oh, that's fine. That's chicken picante with couscous and risotto. What was the other option? Beef tenderloin. What do we have now? Cheese plate. It's a cheese plate. So I said, well, let me ask you something, bro. Puerto Rican dude. I said, let me ask you something, bro. Why you start over there? Rich Player told me that day, he said, that dude met the real Fat Joe. Like, I was on his ass. So immediately he says, can I get you a snack from the back? They got beef sticks and they got hummus and this and that. And I'm like,
no,
Rich was so fucking pissed off. He said no, but I ordered 2 boxes because I knew he was going to get hungry anyway for him. But the guy with the Puerto Rican with the half moon. And he wasn't even like a white Puerto Rican. He wasn't like, we can't even give it to him and say, he had a half moon. He might have been reggaeton. You know.
He's outside.
He's outside, you know, but I realized maybe I was wrong this first 100 times that I thought it was racism. Maybe they're just fucked up and they got whack shit where they don't have enough meals for the people. It happened with a Puerto Rican. I'm telling you, I know the bodies. And so, James Harden in Philly looks amazing.
Boy, I tell you, they look good.
If Tobias Harris, because he's still not playing, he good for 25, but Harden been having that rock, making sure he take care of Embiid, the MVP of the league.
No question.
But Tobias hasn't jailed. If he jails, they taking the chip. Remember I told you. If they jail, they taking the chip. What you think?
Listen, the way they played the other day, it's amazing. They looking real good. Both of them live on the free throw line. Embiid and Harden. And Harden looked like a perfect fit right now. He looked like a perfect fit.
Harden was a perfect fit.
They won't beat Brooklyn with Kyrie back.
Nah, they're gonna beat Brooklyn with Kyrie back. Kyrie Irving is amazing.
He's different.
But he's not a winner either.
The 15th.
Here's a winner. Listen, they might not make the playoffs, Brooklyn.
Right.
Brooklyn.
They won't beat Milwaukee in 7. Milwaukee's too strong.
No, they better than Milwaukee. I'm telling you.
I don't like them in the 7.
I am telling you. Let me tell you the funniest shit that happened to me.
The way Joel and
let me tell you what. No.
The way he was on the free throw line.
Bro, they're gonna win. But let me tell you something. What's great? Stick to Dallas Cowboys. Don't come in here on that. Kyrie could be back. Kyrie's amazing. They're not gonna win. Number 2 is, damn, I had something for you. Funny little fun fact. All-Star Weekend. Yeah. I see Giannis, the Greek, the Freak. So I see him, and as respectful, You know, we on the side. He's talking to Spike Lee. I go, yo, what's up, brother? Fat Joe. How you doing, Greek the Freak? He was like, oh, I know who you are. You know, nice, calm. His brother comes over. Yo, Fat Joe, man, you a living legend. Yo, this, that. Me and my brother listen to you all the time. I'm like, it's one of them things where his brother, you know, he try to act like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, his brother, you know, it's always one, you know, that lets it out. I mean, I don't know. I don't.
That's it. Gianni's done with him. I'll never get Gianni shit. Never. It's over.
I love the Greek the Freak.
Yeah, you don't love him like you used to.
Madison. Oh, no, I love him.
It could have been him and his other brother. His third brother. Don't forget.
Listen, bro.
There's one on the Lakers. There was
The
one
thing
on the
people
Lakers.
got to understand with celebrity, the thing about, you got to understand with celebrities is people who celebrities tune to like around them is guys that act like they're not celebrities. They just play it cool. They don't do groupie shit. They ain't taking pictures. If you have a friend that's a celebrity or halfway famous, they don't want you to FaceTime them with everybody you met at the airport, at the game, at anywhere. Like you really got their face on FaceTime or you calling them, yo, this is my man Joe, yo, this. Tired of it. They don't like, so maybe Greek the Freak has been around enough celebrities to where he's just like, I cracked, I understand. But his brother let it go. You know what I'm saying? His brother ain't as popping as him. Mm-hmm. And he showed the true colors. Yo, we fuck with you, Joe Crack. You know what I'm saying?
I tell people the opposite. I'm like, no, I don't know Fat Joe. Wrong guy. I don't know that guy.
No, the story on the plane, somebody said finish the story.
The guy said you got to pre-order. That was how you finish.
Oh, he said you got to pre-order your order on the plane now.
To avoid that problem.
But I don't know shit. I don't know how to pre-order. Could you tell Vanessa to please, from now on, all our flights, don't break the TV.
Pre-order the couscous.
Pre-order whatever's good on the flight. Because now you got to pre-order. It's no, yo,
seats. They do 10 beef, 10 chicken. He broke it down. He caught the one-liner.
So what he said is people are pre-ordering. Unfortunately, I'm the last for everything.
We booked last-minute flights.
I'm last-minute flighter on Christmas.
Last-minute giver.
On Christmas, I go buy my family's presents on Christmas Day. I'm a serial last guy. You know, if I gotta go somewhere fly, I go get the outfit that day. Like I just don't. I'm not.
You're a procrastinator. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I'm not a premeditator.
You're a procrastinator.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm a last minute for everything. What's up, mommy? I see my mom's on here. My mom's boy, my father said, listen, she don't do nothing. My father said, she don't do nothing. I cook everything. I clean. I do this. She know the phone. My mother knows this fucking phone like she was 18 years old. You get it? He said, she's on the phone all day. Like, I can't believe social media, what has done to the old school. Like, even, you know.
My mother got a flip phone, so.
Your moms don't know about, nah, my mom's tuned in right now. My aunt's tuned in. I mean, they don't care. They
in the building.
they tuned in. Cash App, my partners, this week we're going to give out about $100,000.
Like.
Remember that. $100,000. Somebody said Bucks and Suns rematch. Nah, not this year. Let me tell you something. Shout out Jim Winkler. And I love Milwaukee and Greek the Freak. I love the Greek the Freak. There's always a time, once a year, that a player has. Remember when Westbrook was doing like 50 triple doubles, the same? There's nothing they could do. Every day was a triple double. Mm-hmm. Joel Embiid has been like, ever since he cried on the court, he came back an animal. And he just, this one, and as great as Giannis is, he got 3 more points than him. In him. He will die, break his leg, do whatever, and get 3 more points than him. So you got to understand, he's moving faster than everybody. It's different. Now Harden, all Harden really got to do is shoot. But he doing all this, and he going to the rack. The problem, I got something to say. New York City, we have a new superstar. His name is R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett, listen.
The guy can't make a free throw.
Listen.
Show's over.
The man scored, listen.
Cancel culture.
The man scored 46 points and he missed 8 free throws. He had a 50 clip. Now, listen, it comes a time in everybody's career where they figure it out. And so the Knicks fall in love with the three-point play and they don't really go to the basket. RJ's been going to the basket and he figured out how to beat everybody to the basket. I'm telling you, a star is born. A star has emerged. Not because of Knicks. He could have been in fucking San Tropez. I don't care where he plays. I'm telling you, he figured it out. If he sticks to what he's doing, he's a superstar.
This man is delusional.
When's Zion coming in?
Wait, call Q-Tip. Find out when Zion's coming to the Knicks too, so they can play together.
Leave Zion alone. He's repairing, and we'll take him. Yeah. Hip Hop Museum on to check it.
R.J. Barrett, Jesus Christ.
R.J. Barrett figured it out. Now the Heat is looking good, but listen, guys, let me tell you about it. The Heat is looking amazing. It's my second home. And I got love for Coach, for Steve, Stowe, everybody over there. But when it comes down to the steak and potatoes, I don't bet much, but I'll always bet on the most talented big man. So if you give me the Heat against Philly and your man Embiid is A1, I'm just trying to tell y'all. Elijah won all this. It's the big mans that win the chips. When you find an Elijah won, a Joel Embiid, Greg Oden would have been that if he didn't break his, if he had a real healthy career. So I'm always going for the big man. No matter what team it is. Whoever got the big man that's a finesse, that can shoot, that can take it. This guy's Euro stepping. He's rebounding. And so I like the Heat. But not when you play the big man. So me is Milwaukee and Philly. And to me, I feel like Philly just upped them up with James Harden. Mm-hmm. But they have a big three. They have a huge three. If Tobias gels. Now, if Tobias plays, because James Harden just came and took over the whole team. He got the rock. He's taking care of Embiid. Tobias figured this out. They're going to win out the East. And if they win, who they going to play? Phoenix or Golden State? They too little. Nobody's going to beat them two. I'm telling y'all. It's usually the West is the strongest. Nobody's going to beat the big man. I'm telling y'all. If Milwaukee goes, they win. If Philly goes, they win. I'm telling you, nobody's going to beat the dancing big man. When you got a big man healthy dancing, you're in trouble.
No, I agree. I agree with that.
I like Cleveland a lot. Don't know. LeBron, the Lakers, they're going to have to sit this one down.
They need to sit down now.
Huh?
They need to sit down now.
They're going to have to sit this one up. The Nets ain't going nowhere. They're in like 19th place.
Watch out for Chicago.
They haven't played. They played 300 games since Kevin Durant and Kyrie been on the same team. They only played 30 games together. Like, I don't know why y'all keep thinking. This is almost like a boxer. This is what's my man back in the days? What was the white boy? He fought Muhammad Ali. Yo, but he used to knock motherfuckers out.
Rocky Marciano?
No, like the great white hype. Cooney?
Yeah. George Cooney.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hype. Like, we keep Brooklyn. Oh, wow, they got it. Yo, bro, they not balling. If they win it by mistake.
They looked terrible yesterday.
They terrible. They're not going. They look great on paper. They have skill. Now, your man, Anthony Davis, fucked up the whole Lakers shit. He's young. Because you put LeBron, Melo, Westbrook, fine, they older, but they're enough to assist this guy to win. Melo told you nobody beats him in 7.
That's what he said. He told me.
Melo, I want that sneaker, but don't know. Melo, I worship you. I want the sneaker, but I do not know about what you're talking about.
That's what he told me.
Huh?
He said no one beats them in 7.
Nah, they get beat in 7. Jerry Cooney.
They got to be the healthiest. Anthony Davis got to
fragile.
be.
Anthony Davis,
got to play
man.
with body armor on.
But you know what it is? Sometimes players can't gel with certain teams.
Listen, nobody ever expected, and I hate pointing fingers, nobody ever expected Russell Westbrook to be this bad. I would have bet my house on it.
Russell Westbrook
It's
is really, really bad.
He can't
this
make a
year.
layup. He can't do nothing. It's bad.
I've never
He got the
seen.
yips. Like he can't.
I've never seen nobody do that. I've never seen nobody come from that excellence down to that. Listen, your cousin Miriam, what's good? Look, let your darkest moments bring your most clarity. Meaning, if you go through something in a relationship, financially, whatever, and your people and your family ain't there to hold you down, they're not really your people. And so a lot of time God shows you, you go through stuff and it's just a lesson. You have to learn through that lesson. And we talk about this all the time, Rich, because we're very blessed. All of us are very blessed. We work hard and we make decent money. But for some reason we feel like we go through more shit than other people. Or we go through more obstacles. Or from people we know who are successful, it at least seems like we catch the brunt of the bullshit, right? But it's always a lesson that God is teaching us. So when we get there, God is going to get you to where you need to go. If you righteous, you kind-hearted, and you look out for the people, and you stay focused, determined, He's going to get you there. It might not be like when you want it right on the spot, but you got to fight through it. And so your so-called people are supposed to be there for you, ain't there for you, they ain't your people. So God may be showing you that, yo, I got you. You're going to win, but not with these people around you. Peace, y'all. We the biggest in the game.